Hey, so I just wanted to do a quick little video saying my thoughts on Spider-Man No Way Home. And this is going to be completely spoiler free, so if you haven't watched the movie and you're watching this right now, you can stick around. There aren't going to be any spoilers about what happens in the movie. But I'm just going to explain this movie and say what I thought about it. This movie was really good, and it was not... I did not expect it to be this good. I thought the idea of throwing a really interesting sort of hunted premise away and doing a multiverse crossover thing was like kind of dumb and stupid, because I think one of my biggest complaints about the movie is that the wanted stuff is kind of just used to kickstart the plot, and then after that sort of like dropped. But I mean, it does make for a cool ending. But yeah, but like the fan service is handled really well here. Like, I'm honestly really shocked. There's a lot of really great character interactions. Like, the finale is great. I really enjoyed the finale. Dude, it's so good. Hell, they even referenced the funny meme line. And if you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But, man, it feels so good to see a bunch of these characters back in action. It feels so good. I really enjoyed Doctor Strange. I thought he was really good, and I thought it's a very nice setup for his sequel. But, man, this is so good. There is one character that I think that was kind of wasted and not really that good. But I honestly really expected the character to appear in the movie a lot, but nope, they didn't. And yeah, again, if you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about here. But yeah, wow. No Way Home was really good. There was I think there was one point in the plot where it's like, I'm not going to spoil it, obviously, but Peter makes a decision, and I think this decision is pretty good. And I think it's honestly really good for his character. But the problem is that he takes no safety precautions with this. Like, I don't know. And, like, this decision does end up backfiring. Because, like, if he just took the necessary safety precautions, that would just work. But nah. Also, the way they undid Sandman's redemption arc from Spider-Man 3 was kinda dumb. Like, yeah, I understand the Lizard and whatnot, because, like, you know, he was never redeemed as the Lizard. He was redeemed as Curt Connors. But Sandman, the way they kind of undo his redemption arc is just kind of dumb. Like, also the way that they, like, explain how certain characters get into this universe, like the whole, like, they all die fighting Spider-Man thing is kind of weird, because not all of them have died fighting Spider-Man. So again, this is just kind of like, why? But other than that, I mean, man, there's two emotional moments. There's two main emotional moments in this movie that really land for me. And man, they're both really good. I really enjoyed this movie. It's probably the weakest of the MCU Spider-Man trilogy for me, but I mean, it's still really good. Like, just because, like, Kung Fu Panda 3 is the weakest of the Kung Fu Panda trilogy doesn't mean it's bad. And, like, in this case, it's still really good. I'd argue this is better than Kung Fu Panda 3. I'm gonna give this as, like, an example, right? So I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. This was fun as hell movie. I really, really enjoyed it.